Yo, what's up guys? You got Poke here. Today we have an OU Showdown live with this Bellossom team that I made. I call it Bellossom is awesome. And well, we'll see how true that is. But I built it. We'll go over it real quick and I'll also put it on my website, pokeaimMD.com. If you guys like this video at any given point, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. On my way to 300K, hopefully by the end of the year. But we have Bellossom right here. So why did I want to use Bellossom? I'm a fan. I like Bellossom. I think Bellossom is cool. I like Vileplume. I like the whole line. And Bellossom does have Quiver Dance, and it also has Moonblast and Giga Drain. That's about it. Like, I mean, I could have used Swords Dance, I suppose, but I mean, Vileplume probably a little bit better at doing that. But one of the cool things is that Moonblast at +2 can knock out Specs Kyurem, and by putting a Yache Berry, I won't die. So basically, if I Quiver Dance once and Kyurem comes in, and then I Quiver Dance again, I'll take their Ice Beam because I'm actually slower than them. I'll tank their Ice Beam. I'm faster than them in the following turn. I can knock them out with Moonblast. So just some fun stuff like that. Maybe getting a fun little sleep on something that's supposed to 6-0 me all the time. I might train Strength Sap to Sleep Powder. We'll see how things go. We have Assault Vest Magnezone. The purpose of this thing is to trap Heatran. Also, I guess Corviknight, but mainly Heatran, right? Because with Mirror Coat and this EV spread, it allows us to tank max special attack Earth Powers, from Timid Max, as well as Magma Storms, and I can knock him out with Mirror Coat. Also from the defensive sets, it's really good too. I have Unaware Clef because I'm pretty weak to Volcarona. So we have Toxic right now, and Toxic lets me beat Quiver Dance Volcarona. Also 56 PDFs lets me take the Shadow Balls from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's still a threat, don't get me wrong. Moonblast and Softball, debating on the last move on this thing. I put Flamethrower just because weakening Ferrothorn is really good for Bellossom. Then we have Assault Vest Torn. I'm going Assault Vest over Heavy Duty Boots because, I mean, I'm probably going to get knocked off anyway, but if I can be in a situation versus like Scarf Kyurem versus Specs Dragon Ball or whatever, basically just weakening anything that will help Bellossom, that's my goal with the team. This also gives us a Kartana check and things like that. I'm not going too much speed. The special defense lets me take guaranteed modest Scarf Kyurem's Ice Beam after Stealth Rock with an Assault Vest still intact. So Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-turn, and knockoff. I may change Hurricane to Icy Wind, potentially, but, you know, losing to, I don't know, might even make it Superpower, we'll see. But I want something for Rillaboom, something strong. Then we have Rocky Helmet, Tank Chomp, just max speed, max HP. I really hope we don't fight a Toxic this live because I will get beat down by it. But it's on Earthquake, Toxic, and Flamethrower. Again, Flamethrower is not really there to do much, but it does knock out Kartana. A little bit of chip to Ferrothorn and whatnot. And Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin helps us with our Shifu weakness. Then I have Max Special Defense Corviknight because I get smashed by Lele. And, I mean, it's still a pseudo check to Weavile. Not really. What I'm banking on with Weavile is that they go for triple axle or something like that if they're not banded. And then they just touch my Garchomp and take a bunch of damage, I guess. That's kind of what I'm hoping for there. But, yeah, Shed Shell because Magnezone is also can be pretty annoying. I think Shed Shell kind of sucks on Pokemon because they just get knocked off anyway, Corviknight included. But just because I don't want to be absolutely useless versus a Magnezone. Actually, I'm going to make the Sassy 0 speed just so I can U-turn out of there versus a Powdon and Wallet infinitely. So we're looking for a battle. We're 1700, I think, on the ladder, 1750, something around there. I haven't played OU in a little bit. So we'll see. And again, we'll find out today if Bellossom is indeed awesome. I don't know. So this isn't really a Bellossom matchup, but you might hear that a lot today. You might hear that a lot today, but we'll see. We'll see. A few things that are pretty decent here. Michael Fable is unaware, so like I said, 1, 2, and 3 are most likely checked. I think Mew is kind of the scariest Pokemon for that, but Garchomp can fast Toxic, so that's something I want to keep in mind. I really like Tornadus just because I get to knock off something immediately and just threaten them. I have to be careful around Bisharp because I don't want to use Garchomp to beat it down, but that's probably what I'm going to have to do. But basically by that I mean if Garchomp gets weakened I can lose the Volk, and I want to make sure I can, well, not really, I have Clefable. I just want to make sure I can Toxic Mew at the end of the day. So we'll go Tornadus. Think it fares well, and I'm okay with Torn getting Thunder Wave, which is probably what my opponent's going to end up doing in this game. That's definitely something I can see them doing. I'm debating if I do Strength Sap or I do Sleep Powder, because I feel like Sleep Powder might be okay. But yeah, we're just going to knock off this Mew immediately. Looks like it may be Lead Mew, so that's means my Garchomp can be used a little bit more recklessly to deal with their Bisharp, as well as their Dragonite if they're Ice Punch or something like that. I'm not sure. But we'll see if Yache Berry actually comes into play with Bellossom here as well. This doesn't look like the Bellossom matchup I was looking for, right? It's a bunch of powerful Pokemon. We don't like that when we play OU. Am still definitely worried though about that Volcarona, but between my Assault Vest and Garchomp and multiple Assault Vests, I should be okay, I hope. I don't know. Magnezone's kind of expendable in this game. This is a really weird start because if they have Thunder Wave, they go for it. Otherwise, they just go for hazards. Maybe they're expecting Taunt. I'm not entirely sure from my opponent at all. I'm not even sure what they're really thinking about here. I think you just go for hazards if you have it, and if you have Thunder Wave or Status, you go for that. Those are the only two options you have here with me. So, knock off a red card. Yep. We do get, or they do hit me with Stealth Rock here. Just gonna hit him with Hurricane. Oh, I can't believe I actually hit him with Hurricane. Ooh, and they get confused. They get the Spike, which isn't the end of the world because basically I can kind of defog on them with Corviknight very easily. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I can defog with Corviknight pretty easily. Bisharp comes out. This is a free Heat Wave for me. Nice, as the SD there. And the Sucker Punch knocked me out, actually. I have 56 defense, 252 HP. I'm not entirely sure if Sucker Punch actually KOs me. Because if it doesn't, I kind of like the idea of... I thought I left that game. I kind of like the idea of obviously going for another Heat Wave there. But assuming they're not Life Orb because they have Hail and stuff. Let's see. Bisharp is a very strong Pokemon, so I'm sure... Oh, yeah, Sucker Punch is going to knock me out. +2 for sure. Right? Ooh, actually, it's a roll. 91 to 107. Yeah, I'll go for Heat Wave again. As it looks like they are Life Orb. So we'll bring out Garchomp here. Again, I'll just click Earthquake. I'm not going to click Stealth Rock or do anything like that. I don't want them knocking off. Best case for me is they don't go for Sucker Punch. I will live Sucker Punch. The best case for me is that they don't go for Sucker Punch. And I get the Earthquake off. And then I can defog later and then open up the door for my Clefable to win. But it already looks like Clefable wins, right? Clefable beats all these members. Wow. Alright, Life Orb is strong. That is for sure the truth right there. We'll go Corviknight here though because we can defog. They have to hit an Hypnosis to stop me from defogging. They do hit the first one, but that's the first initial turn of sleep. I can wake up here. Yep. Nice. So we end up waking up there, which is amazing. And I actually can Brave Bird here too. I'm not sure what they were trying to Psychic considering I have no Fire Resist on my team. I don't know what was going on there at all. But Ninetales comes out and can't kill me in one. And once again, it's a similar situation. Like, that's fine. I'm going to make the Clefable play because it deals with Garchomp. It deals with basically anything. Again, I'm unaware, so we win from this position. This Garchomp can't beat me. Nice, and we even land the Toxic. Just going to softball up. Yep. Again, unaware Clefable kind of just wins at this point. So there's not really much Garchomp can do, even if they SD up again, and that's the forfeit. Yeah. Also, I was barely 1700 there. So, yeah, I'm kind of sad my Garchomp died to that. But then again, they have all the hazards up. Oh wow, it just does that much naturally. Damn, bro, I've been running these Tanchomps. Well, I'm glad I stayed in an Heat Wave then. Like, we were good to do that play. That's insane that did that much. So, no Bellossom action in the first game, but what I say, unaware Clefable. I have no idea why they click Psychic. I'm going to be completely honest. I had no Fire Resist left. Maybe they thought this Toxapex was a Toxapex, right? Clefable was a Toxapex. Even I thought it was a Toxapex in what I just said. So, maybe. I'm not entirely sure why they would do that. Now, granted, if they were Flamethrower, and I was at, what HP was that, 76 or something like that? Volcarona. They were Flamethrower from a bulky set, which they weren't because I killed them. Ah yeah, even Flamethrower didn't kill me from that percentage. They have to be Fire Blast, so, and Brave Bird at 85 at 100%, so I did enough. Okay, there is a Kyurem. So this is going to be interesting. I still like Torn as a lead because I have my Assault Vest and I can click Knockoff. This is actually a pretty decent Bellossom game, I would say. Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent Bellossom game. So we're going to use my Torn's Assault Vest to its advantage here. Tapu Koko cannot knock me out in one hit, so I'm just going to go for Knockoff here as they Volt Switch. Yep. Oh, that was Spec, so they actually could have knocked me out in one hit. But I get to knock off whatever comes in. Looks like it's Landorus's Rocky Helmet. Yep. We'll make the Corviknight play here and just defog the terrain immediately. If they U-turn, great play. It's the same thing though. Being able to defog here is incredible. And I can Roost because I can live a Volt Switch very easily because of the fact that there's no terrain. They may just try and Dazzling Gleam. Exactly. So I know there's specs based on the damage to Tornadus. So I'm going to U-turn here. I get the advantage. And I don't really have too much to take advantage of this turn besides the fact that I can get a U-turn off with my Mon and get the Regenerator back. So it's the same thing. I always get to go Corviknight here. We're gonna go ahead and defog. We're saving my Magnezone for their Raichu because Raichu is just a giant threat to me. So Tapu Koko comes out. I can live every hit, and I'm just gonna go for Roost again. As I said, yep, I'd be able to live a Thunderbolt too. Ooh, are you gonna try and Specs Ice Beam me? Oh yes, you are. I mean, this is technically supposed to be the counter, right? This is supposed to be the counter. There it is. That's what happens to the counter. Who said this was the counter? I want to know. So this kind of sucks because I have to. I'm kind of forced to go zone here, but they don't like switching into zone, so it doesn't really matter too much. They do not like switching into zone at all. Yeah, like Landorus takes such a nice chunk from that beautiful 40. I love it. And we can make the Tornadus play now. Just throw off a Hurricane. We do manage to land, as they manage to survive, which is a little bit unfortunate. Tapu Koko comes out. I have to keep Tornadus alive because I'm too weak to Kartana. Right? I have you low. I want Bisharp gone. I can't risk Garchomp. I think I make the Magnezone play, even though I'm pretty confident they're going to Volt Switch here. Yeah. But I think that was the play regardless. So I'm assuming they go Raichu and try and click Rising Voltage now. I'm going to hope... Oh, Kartana comes out. Just click Knockoff. You banned it. Alright, they just Sacred Sword there as they are Life Orb. Which means I get to bring out you. And what I'm going to do is just U-turn as Koko comes out. Bring out you. And then double to my Clefable here because they actually don't like this Pokemon at all. And I'm actually going to go for Flamethrower and hard. Like just in case they go Bisharp or Kartana because obviously Softballed is my play. Yeah. Alright, so there's the damage I need on you, which is awesome. Everything for Bellossom, right? That's what I'm trying to do right now. Everything for Bellossom. They may knock me off here. They end up going for Iron Head, so they take a lot. And they die. Everything for Bellossom, though, is how this is supposed to go. So, Kyurem comes out. I know there's Specs. Rocks Up would probably help me win. I'm going to go for Rocks just because I think that it can help my Bellossom win. And I think that if I knock this thing off with you, I will guarantee survive their hit because I EV'd this thing live. Yep. I got the chip I need on them, and then what I can do is sack you here to bring out Clef and just click Soft Boiled. Landorus comes out. Remember, everything is for Bellossom here. Everything at the end of the day is for Bellossom. So we Soft Boiled up here. They do a ton. I bring out Bellossom now and I Quiver Dance up twice. I have the Yache, so I'm good. Okay. I'm trying to think if I need another. I do need another Quiver. So I should be able to live their hit if I go for another one. And that will also make me faster than Koko. And I can Giga Drain and hopefully get enough recovery to live every hit from Raichu. That's what I'm thinking happens right now. Bellossom +3. Get rid of the Yache Berry. Kyurem. Ice Beam at +3. How much do you do? 36 to 44%. Even if they're modest, they don't kill me. So I go for another Quiver, which makes me faster than Koko now. I Moonblast there to get rid of that, obviously. I Giga Drain here to get my recovery, and I pray that Raichu is Specs. But then, well, Psyshock would knock me off their Specs, right? So maybe I still lose. Bellossom is awesome, baby. Bellossom is indeed awesome. And I have Strength Sap for Kartana. Guys, you gotta leave a like. You have to leave a like for Bellossom right here. Die. You gotta leave a like for young Bellossom. Everything, that entire game was for Bellossom. And what happened? Bellossom ended up winning it. Good game. That entire game, literally every play I made, I said it. Every play was for Bellossom. And what happened? The little hula dancer did it. You love it. You love to see it. Also, shout out to Hawaiians. I love your people. Very nice, very sweet. Just great people. I love nice people. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking like I really love nice people. They're great. Okay, Bolt Beaker is scary. I already knew that though when building the team. Torn is always my lead of choice. Always, always, always. We knock immediately, maybe getting rid of Icy Rock, doing whatever we can. Light Clay is cool as they go right for Blizzard. Gonna Heat Wave here for Chip because I know they're gonna go for Aurora Veil in the following turn. Oh, they actually go for a second Blizzard, so that's my fault. Huh. I mean, Torn didn't matter in this game at all, but like it's not good versus anything. But damn, that kind of sucks. Alright, we'll bring out Magnezone now and just click Flash Cannon. Magnezone is important in this game. Alright, so we get rid of one of their Icy Mons, and it obviously doesn't have that many turns of Veil left, which is very important. Melmetal comes out. We're just going to Volt Switch here. This Mon's very important. So go for Earthquake there. I'm going to make the Garchomp play here. As Arctozolt comes out, I'm assuming they might try and Blizzard me or do something like that. We'll make the Clefable play. As Landers comes out, this works in my favor, I think, because I get to get a Toxic off on Landers. Perfect. Perfect. Legitimately what I wanted. And I think I go Garchomp as they go the Ice Cream Cone, which is unfortunate, not what I wanted. This is probably one of the bigger threats. I think Bellossom is obviously the expendable member, and I shouldn't go hard Magnezone after. I do think Bellossom is the expendable member, so I'm going to make the Bellossom play here and sack it. No, you froze my Bellossom. Stop that. Alright, so get to go Magnezone now. Go right for the Flash Cannon here. I believe Dragapult should lose to Clefable no matter what. I get a Spadef drop on that, which is very deceiving because that's so... Man. Melmetal. Look at all these sets this boy has. Flash Can is 18. Let's say -1. 60 to 71%. I kind of feel like they'd attack into one of these two Pokemon, so I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt here. A little bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world. That's for sure. Not the end of the world, because I do think I still have a shot, like a legitimate shot here. I should have Volt Switched, though. Okay, better for me that they ended up doing that play, because now I get up rocks. As they Weather Ball ice me, I love to see. You love to see it. You legitimately love to see it. That's so cool. However, I think they're so weak to Clefable, so I go you. I'm just going to click Brave Bird now. I guess Arctozolt technically can beat me down on its own. Ooh, they're giving me some nice little chip on everything. I mean, they gave me some nice chip on everything. It's going to come down to Clefable beats Arctozolt, which I think it does. I'm not sure, though. Oh, that does so much damage. Clef doesn't beat. Okay, so if Clef didn't beat it, then I need to Volt Switch out with Magnezone here. So, yeah, good game. Good game. So yeah, unfortunately in that game, I already knew that Mon was a problem, but unfortunately in that game, I was deceived by my own. I'm choking right now. I was deceived by my own plays. This guy gets pretty messed up. I'm talking about me, about Weavile. Nah, I got Clefable, so Clefable should be good here. 1-2 versus Weavile, which is the important part. Magnezone is nice. I like it. I like Corviknight a lot because Corviknight doesn't lose to anything on lead, which is pretty good. Whereas if I let off with Tornadus, they would be more inclined to click an Ice Wing with Weavile. Corviknight doesn't let them do that. This is not... exactly, yeah. So I wouldn't call this the game for that Mon. So this is nice because I get to get out Tornadus now, and they don't like knockoff on their team. Like, their team likes having items. Basically, everything on their team likes having items, so... You come out, and this is the same thing. Like, I can trap this later, but I always go Corviknight here because it doesn't let them go out into this demon over there. And if they bring out Slowking, who the hell cares? It's just another U-turn for me. So it's the same thing. Always bring out you. I kind of like U-turn here. I think they go Garchomp, to be honest, but the reason I like U-turn initially is because I have Spadef on Corviknight, so it's safe. versus Slowking. And if they bring out their own Corviknight, I just get to click Thunderbolt with my Magnezone and knock it out. So it's a win-win for me. They may go Garchomp, I suppose. The one thing about Bellossom is that it can eat up Urshifu's hits, for sure. A +2 on fast and Urshifu. I'm so happy about that one Bellossom game. Like, legitimately, that was the matchup I was looking for. Multiple resistances. I'm very happy about that, man. I really am. So they're really thinking hard, because if I do U-turn and they go Corviknight, it gets trapped. Very nice play on their part. They go for Sludge Bomb here. I get to U-turn again. They Flamethrower into Tornadus on the future sight. It's the exact same thing. I go for U-turn once more. Future sight, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. I can't risk Ice Beam. Dip, can't risk Ice Beam, so I couldn't go Garchomp there. Gonna Roost now as they go Garchomp themselves. We're just gonna Brave Bird here as they are leftovers Garchomp. Defog, they can't touch me, so that's cool. And I get a nice and slow U-turn now. I'm assuming Garchomp comes out though. Stealth Rock, Toxic. I'm gonna bring this thing out just because I want a Toxic on their own. That way my Corviknight can always defog on it. Okay, then you're dead now. Yeah, that's a banded one, but that was a power play. I mean, I'm good with Kartana being gone. Thank you. Obviously, this means Weavile can come out now and click its thing. They should go Weavile always. They go for Ice Move here, or do they go for Knockoff? They should go for Ice Move. I want to keep you alive. Can I beat this if they outplay me several times? I think that if I click Knockoff with this Pokemon, it's pretty... Yeah. Okay. Nice. So we get to bring out Corviknight now. And just go for Roost. It's okay. Like, that kind of sucks what just happened there, but it's alright. There's Garchomp. I'm gonna bring out Torn here. Click Knockoff immediately. Just click Hurricane. All this chip is something that it can't recover from, so nice. I'm not even sure what you double to here, yeah, because I just defog immediately. You don't do much with your Flamethrower, so I'm good. U-turn there. Bring out Torn, which takes that. I am not in a position to stay in, though. Like, this is the only one I need alive for Urshifu, because this will OHKO Urshifu. As long as Clefable's alive, I shouldn't lose to Weavile either. Yeah, we'll bring out you as I take the future sight there. Gonna softballed up as they opt for a crit there. Just fair. Larian Slowking comes out, we always go U. Sludge Bomb did 26. I'm going to U-turn again, actually, because I want to get Regenerator. And I think now we can click Brave Bird. I do a lot with Flamethrower, not going to lie, but it's alright. So this is where it gets a little bit scary, but not so much either. I basically don't want them to... Is that Scarf? I don't want them to Surging Strikes into something. Just gonna Moonblast. Yache! They got the one hit. Let's go! Whew, big damage, big damage, big damage. We'll go Zone here. Nice. I'm just gonna throw off a Flash Cannon because I'll live every hit. I only need Zone alive. I don't need it healthy. Alright, we'll Volt Switch here. Ooh, this is so good. This is such good positioning for me. And there, exactly. They couldn't risk staying in. So, nice. So this should kill Corviknight, I think, at that percentage. Beautiful. Alright, things are looking great. Bigger Urshifu comes out. Bellossom, you deserve a good rest. And right now, Corviknight beats everything. Or damn near everything. Goodbye, Bellossom. You deserve a good rest. You didn't get to do it in that game, but that's cool. It's cool. So we go you, we click knockoff. Awesome. We click U-turn here. Solve as doesn't matter. I mean, as they feature site. And something dies to Brave Bird. So Garchomp doesn't die to Brave Bird. I get to Roost here. Then I defog away the rocks immediately. I'm not sure what this thing is trying to do, but I'll defog. It's the same exact situation. Always bring out Torn. Always knock. And then from this position I go Corviknight because obviously I can't U-turn on that Mon. Yeah, obviously. I'm not sure why they doubled directly into Slowking because now I just get to click Brave Bird. Defog immediately, that way they can't keep up rocks. Whatever, I'll Brave Bird out. Oh, nice. So they don't get rocks, and they have to give me a Pokemon now. Great, so we get rid of Garchomp. Weavile is SD. This is not the play, but I'm going to go out into it anyway. I'm going to U-turn here. As they go Urshifu. Clefable beats these guys. I think I Brave Bird here as they go out to the king. And I obviously Brave Bird again. Nice. Nice. The homies did it. All right. Cool. 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 Oh, someone's saving that silently. Nice. All right. So, great. I'm glad things went well in that game. Again, Bellossom couldn't start your research for your battle. Cancel. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds. But it kind of sucks that Bellossom wasn't doing much in that game. I was actually debating putting Rocky Helmet on this Bellossom and making it more defensive. But, I mean, the Yache worked in the one game that I really wanted to. That I really wanted to. And I'm happy, I'm happy that I was able to do that. So it looks like I'm already searching for a game. I'm not sure if it's actually going to find one. I'm going to look for one more right now, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully I don't get two at once because I'm not trying to play two. This is an Entei team. Hell, man. And Aegislash. If it's Specs Aegislash, it's okay because Bellossom can be everything besides Entei. Is this what Blender used today? This isn't what Blender used today. No way. Use every advantage you have in Pokemon, guys. I don't integrity, loyalty, none of that crap. oh yeah, Pokemon, first off, none of that crap matters because we're playing on an unofficial illegal site. So don't come at me with that crap. we're using illegal things. Anyway, Tornadus has the best matchup versus every Pokemon on their team. And I will click knockoff on Entei immediately. So I knock off its heavy duty boots. Stream speed can't kill me. It sucks I get burnt, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. Basically, I want to keep rocks up in this game. That's a little bit annoying, but yeah. Nice. They actually struggle very hard with this mon. So basically, again, I want to keep Entei down because if that is Specs Aegislash, I do believe that Bellossom can win. Like, legitimately, I think it can. Because it will knock out Landers after a little bit of HP. And this is just a free U-turn for me. AG comes out. Is it Specs? The way it came out, I'm not sure. Obviously, I know they're not trapped here, but I'm going to go for Mirror Coat. Okay. Well, we'll go for Thunderbolt now. I see no item on this Aegislash, so I know it's not Specs now that it went for King Shield. Hey, go ahead and go Landers and take every bit of Stealth Rock damage, every bit of poison damage, whatever the hell it is going on Landers, it works for me. It truly does. So they make a double into Dragapult here. If they're Specs Fire Blast, they shouldn't be able to do 75. Actually, they would have done 75, but I get to Roost here again. So I have a Clefable, so I'm not as worried about this. And we'll make the Clefable play right now. We're going to softball it up once. Landers should be in range of, well, obviously Landers is in range of, I get +2. This is the hard turn because I'm gonna live the Flash Cannon, so I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower here. Their weakness policy. Okay, they weren't. Nice. Flamethrower does do double the damage, so and to this form they will die, 100%. Yo, this guy wild, but it's working. Let's see. I mean, I don't mind this Pokemon dying. You know what I mean? Like this Mon being dead would be great, but my Clefable is a lot lower than I want it to be. All right, so I have Aegislash weakened. I have Entei weakened. So things are kind of in my side, right? And I can clearly just go for Earthquake here. If they Extreme Speed, they'll die. We have Aegislash at that percentage, and I have Strength Sap, so I think I can be Aegislash 1v1. Buzzwole comes out. I don't know if this is Scarf or not. Let's just go for Toxic. I don't know what the best play was there. I'm gonna be completely honest, so I went for Toxic. Especially because now I just get to throw off a Hurricane. If you would land this, that would be incredible. I actually have to land this or I can lose. Huh. They go for Scarf Ice Beam there, which doesn't knock me out. 34%, 253. I'm fairly confident Clefable lives this. But like I'm like 100% confident Clefable live this. Latios, get rid of that Choice Specs. Yep. Why do you like AV Torn in this meta? Main reason is Kyurem is a threat to this team. Same with Specs Lele. I want to stay in turn 1 and knock. There you go. Alright, so again, giant threat. This can always beat that Pokemon. I think I go Bellossom on this guy and try and set up on this. So I think maybe it's gonna be close, bro. This game gonna be hella close, bro. Cause Clef can beat 1, 2, 3, 4, everything. So I definitely don't sack Clef. I'm gonna keep this guy alive as well. Oh, they went for the wrong move there. Awesome. I should live a Shadow Ball, even from Shadow Tag, I think. Spell Tag, excuse me. I think, anyway. And I'm keeping Rocks up because they're in my favor here, too. I'm going to Roost once and then Brave Bird spam. Because, I mean, their Flying Resist is this guy, which takes like half. Very solid play on the opponent's part. Going hard into this. I am forced to just go for Brave Bird here. I do live, which is very important, and I don't get burnt. So we get rid of Entei. That is one of the goals. Lottie's weakened. Pulse whatever to me. I think I already have, yeah, I have 2 Stealth Rock switches on Pult, which means it dies now to Moonblast. I'm going to go you. I already showed Miracle, but I'm going for it anyway. I will always go for it anyway. Because if I get rid of you, I'm good. And Bellossom can clean up. So, assuming they're not like Leech Life or some crap like that. And I have Torn. Just barely. I barely have Torn, but I have Torn. Come on. Actually, I don't have to do this because I won't be 2 KO by Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon. Just in case they go Landers. Even though that's the mon I want to set up on. So there's like, there's a lot like I don't like here. But maybe they'll go like Earthquake, Latios or something. Or just randomly switch into something. I'm not sure. I think just Flash Cannon is my play. Because I shouldn't be 2 KO by them. But I also know Clefable is hit too. So Clef beats everything. So I'm not that scared. Yeah. Like something like that I didn't want happening. So perfect. We get rid of Scarf Latios. Now I just still need 4 Dragon Dances to outspeed Dragapult. The big Buzzingtons comes out. I want to keep you alive because you're strong here, but do I need to? Okay, I know Clef beats everything, but I'm going for Bellossom, so I can't... If I don't have Clef, it opens up the door for me winning with Bellossom, right? So like, if I throw out Clef, I can win with Bellossom. Just gonna Volt Switch here. There you go, Lando. I don't think I'm gonna lose that Buzzwole, so I'm actually gonna throw away Tornadus here as well. This is the mon I want to set up on anyway. Maybe they'll have Stone Edge and no U-turn. Rock Tomb. Okay, we're gonna bring you out and Quiver. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I hope they don't have U-turn. I hope they just go Aegislash and let me Quiver Dance up. Oh, come on, man. All that, man. All that for nothing. I think we just go Magnezone now. All that, bro. For nothing. Really? Why was it Explosion? That was the only one I could set up on their team besides Aegislash, which I was trying to sack Tornadus to. I really was. Whatever, I got one Bellossom sleep and that's what matters. I go Clef here. Just softballed up. Clef knocks out Dragapult at the range of that. I mean, if this is Poison Jab, I lose here. Nope, it's not. Looks like it. Again, my winning condition is Clef, so I always bring out Magnezone here. They can't kill me with anything unless they go for close combat this turn. And if they do go for close combat this turn, I'll knock them out with Flamethrower after, so it's fine. Actually, they probably win if they go for CC this turn, and they bring out Buzzwole right after, so. Just gonna Volt Switch here. It gets a kill on Aegislash if they stay in. It gets a kill on Buzzwole, and it positions me better with Clef. But depending on I think because they're up 3-1, they can still win too, so. Actually, Flash Cannon probably doesn't kill Pult, but Flash Cannon's a little better. Because all I gotta do is put Aegislash in range. My Clefaiba's faster, I forgot that. No, it's a speed tie. It is a speed tie. I'm into Flash Cannon either way. I don't know if it kills Pult at the percentage it is, but if I kill Pult, I think I win too, so. I think, anyway. We'll see. Whatever. I got one Bellossom sweep this game, and I'm going to be real, I'm very happy about that. And if they were an Explosion Landorus as their last move, I Quiver Dance up there and I won. So, this could have been the second one. Yeah, so there's the one kill that I'm happy about. There we go. They knock me out here with Shadow Ball. I go Clefaiba, click Moonblast, and KO them. They didn't get the spit up drop on me. Means I softballed up here as the Iron Head. I won. Okay, they didn't. Good game. Alright, nice. Well, ended on that. So we ended at 70-70. Pretty cool. I think we could have gotten 1800 if we won the ice game, but that mon was tough. Multiple ice spawns were a little bit difficult. But we didn't lose to Kyurem. And we actually beat it with a Pokemon that was supposed to lose to Kyurem. So I hope you guys enjoy. I really do. I hope you guys enjoy this episode of, Bellossom being awesome. If you guys want the team, check out my website, pokeaimMD.com. The link is always down below. And of course, if you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe. You're helping me out. We're growing. We got a lot of stuff coming out. I got a collab with Blunder coming out very, very soon, which I'm pretty excited about. Feel free to try and guess what we're doing. It's not BL Nights, and it's not Megas to High Ladder. You're not gonna get season 4 of BL Nights and season 3 of Megas to High Ladder this early, right? Blunder was like, "Yo, let's do it again." I'm like, bro, we did it like 2 months ago. Relax. Let's do something new. But we do have a collab coming out soon. He's obviously uploading a lot as well. But shout out to Pedro, who made the thumbnail, and I will see you guys with that. So thank you once again, guys, for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and that's basically all I have for you guys today. So goodbye, my friends. That's it. That's it. Make sure you leave. Yo, that's it, bros. Why are you still looking at the video? Make sure you leave a like. That's the end of the video. Come on, guys. That's the end. Bye.